Hello, RUW Universe. It is I, the president and founder of Real Undisputed Wrestling, your only two-time RUW World Champion, the former leader of The Influence, the Dark Messiah, Alexander Kelly. Remember my last promo when I directed my words to the WEF roster and targeted the WEF roster? Well, I'm here to add more fuel to the fire, so to speak. There's a lot of shit that I had planned, whether it was for RUW or WEF, that never got done. See, the thing is, with half the people in the WEF roster who decided to shut the shit down in the first place, I don't think y'all understand exactly how much I need this shit. I think you only do it because it makes you happy. You don't care about other people's feelings now, do you? The amount of shit that I wanted to get done, the amount of shit that I felt like I needed to get done, whether it was to help grow RUW or, and I'd be doing you a massive favor, help WEF bring in more views. But no, WEF has ceased to exist, which means RUW can't do a fucking show. This championship on the wall, like I said in the last promo, has been vacated for about a year. That is far too long for a championship to be vacated in a company, if you ask me. The Dark Messiah has yet to have a match in WEF. The Animal didn't last very long because of you motherfuckers. And like I said in the last promo, this is not directed to Chris Nitro. Why? Because Chris Nitro worked as hard as I did, if not harder. Chris has dedication. Chris has passion. Me and Chris just want to do this shit again. And I feel betrayed by WEF. How about I add a little more fuel to the fire and start naming names? JT. You are the main fucking reason WEF even shut down in the first place. With your, no one else is willing to show up to the shows anymore, I guess I'm just gonna shut it down. I guess we should just stop doing it because no one else is willing to do this anymore. I'm willing to do this shit every fucking day. I think constantly of stepping into that ring and getting shit done, working my ass off, whether it's to entertain one person, 5 people, 10, or 250. To me, it's not about entertaining the fans. To me, wrestling is my fucking life. And if I don't have it, Alexander Kelly is not complete. If I don't have it, Presley Bunch is not complete. This is how I feel. This should be taken seriously because this is a genuine problem I have. WEF like I said in the last promo, was the only hope I had to being happy. RUW has yet to have another show. And the second show wasn't even a full one. And the first show only had 2 goddamn matches. Don't get me wrong, the first match was a banger. The second match was a little Championship match could have gone a little bit better. But RUW hasn't even been up and running, technically. Because we have not had shows on a regular basis, and I can't even schedule a fucking show. I need backyard wrestling. Whether it be WEF or an entirely different company. Backyard wrestling is where I need to be. Backyard wrestling is the only thing I can do. Scratch that. Wrestling in general is the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I want to do. Because eventually I do want to step into pro, but I need the backyard wrestling training and experience needed to do that. I haven't even been wrestling a full year before WEF shut down. What the hell happened? I showed up and everyone else had the dedication and the passion and everybody loved stepping into that ring and putting on a show. Back in the day, no one gave a shit about entertaining the fans, even though that was their goal. Back in the day, people had common sense and did this for the fun, did this for the entertainment, they did this for the passion. But now, nobody gives a shit about that anymore. Nobody except me. Whether I step into that ring and I have a 2-minute match, a 5-minute match, an 8-minute match, a 25-minute match, I don't give a shit. Wrestling is all I can do and it's all I want to do. WEF, JT, Chris Nitro, Lumberjack, Trenton Crusher, Jackal, the entirety of WEF, I hope you're watching and I hope you're listening, because I don't want this shit back. I need this shit back.